I know you're trying to help produce the next Shakera Barnes, and I'm thinking you've been in the lab for a while that you're going to find it eventually.
Yeah, everything's been going great. I've been consistent since being a GA these last 2 years. Still here helping, working out with the girls. There's a lot of talent on the team this year. I'm excited to see what they can do. And when we talk about electrifying, I think we have a few of those players this year. So.
Well, you know, the comparisons are always there. Every time I see JP, it's like, oh, I see like the mini version of you. It's just some of the stuff, like, I know it's all natural for you. So you just like, you probably don't even think about some of the moves that you make, some of the spins that you would make. I'm just like, and I see such a similar style of play. How is it watching JP play for you? Because that's how I used to watch you play. So now you kind of get a chance to see yourself.
Yeah. JP is a great player. I always tell her that. I'm like, watching from her freshman year to last year, like, I'm like, JP, you're like miles ahead of me at that age, right? So I'm like,
that's high praise coming from you, because I was like, you were one of the best freshmen I've ever seen. I cannot overstate how good you are.
Yeah, I always tell JP that. I mean, and you can see her growth year after year. So hopefully she has a great year this year as well. But I always give her praise. She's really good, great player, great teammate. So.
Yeah, I know the big thing is like, you know, she really improved on the assists last season, just trying to cut down a little bit on the TOs, but those assist numbers, I mean,
really, turnover ratio is a lot better than the freshman year.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was growth there.
And definitely really helping get everybody involved in the offense, and, you know, making it much more difficult for those defenses to really try to key on just her.
Right, she did amazing with that last year. Tons better than freshman year, tons better.
Shakera, I was just talking about with Coach, is like, from your playing days to now being a coach, did you think you would still be involved in the game with this long? And especially at your alma mater at that.
Right. I knew I would always be involved with basketball because I love basketball, that's my passion. But I didn't think I would be here. Like you said, on the side, I still train younger kids, the youth, things like that. But I didn't think I would be involved here, and I'm grateful that JJ lets me stick around, and help out. So, yeah, it's good.
You know, I was talking to Coach, you know, lifetime Hilltopper, former player, former assistant, before the head coach.
JJ's been here, so.
I know, but what does that mean to you? It's just like, you know, a lot of your big moments of growing up has been alongside Coach Real. Like, how's that relationship kind of grown as you've grown as a person? Because, you know, this all started when you were just, I always say just a kid, you know, because that's how you feel when you move away from home for the first time and go to college.
Right. JJ is all about people. So once you build that connection, relationship with JJ, I mean, it's easy to come around, give back, things like that, because even when you leave here, she's still going to connect with you. She's still going to reach out. She's going to check on you, make sure you're doing okay, all of those things. So
that never stops.
That never stops. So when you're a player here and you built that connection with JJ and relationship, she has your back, and she has your back. So that's what she does. She builds relationships with her players and continues to help people grow, even if they're not in the program. So
I mean, yeah, I was naming off some of the players that I remember, like, in my first season here, and she was just like, yeah, you know, that she became a manager. Oh yeah, she has like 2K. I was just like, oh, okay, yeah, she knows.
She keeps up with her players.
Yeah.
So.
And I can see, like, you know, everybody comes back and shows the love and the respect, you know, because, you know, at the end of the day, it never really is about the W's and the L's. Yeah, you'd like to have more of them, but it's just like, you know, I can see it really is like the memories made along the way.
Memories. Nobody's going to remember the score. Nobody's going to remember who you lost to. They're going to remember the relationships you had with your teammates, your coaches. That's what lasts.
But I do have to ask you, you know, again, like, one of the best players I've ever seen. Is there a moment that really stands out during your playing career here?
I would say.
I know there's a lot, so I was just like, you know, take your time.
I would say the last game of the conference tournament when we played Lubbock Christian.
Former conference champion, by the way.
And we were down. It was coming to the third, fourth quarter, and we were down maybe 6 to 8 points or whatever. And I I didn't really do much that game.
Yeah.
I did assist the ball, but scoring wise,
Well, yeah, because they're key on you.
Yeah, I didn't do much. And JJ was like, "What are you gonna do? Like, this is like your time." And then I went like 6-0 run on my own, like, and that kept us moving, kept the energy going. Like,
yeah, because you guys needed shots.
That's nothing. Like JJ, she's gonna push you. Like, she knows what you're capable of, and she's gonna push you to that limit. So that's probably one of the best memories I have from our team.
I have to ask you one final question. Great player, starting to become like a great coach. What's the plan for Shakera Barnes in the game of basketball? Do you want to continue to rise through the coaching ranks and maybe take over a program like this at some point, or or is your focus like continuing to train players? Because obviously, you've got a lot of skill to pass along, and you're already a great one-on-one teacher.
Yeah, I love the skill development part. Of course, I love the game, but I love the skill development part. Teaching, especially teaching youth, like from the young age to the older kids, like the basics. Just get the basics out the way. So, as far as basketball, I want to continue my youth training. Eventually, have my own program.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
Things like that. But yeah, coaching rankings, I'm fine with it. I like the skill development. I like the relationship with the players, things like that. So yeah.
Hey, I see you posting those little reels on Instagram.
Yeah.
I seen those kids being able to do multi-high finish. I was like, man, you're already teaching them the complex stuff at a young age. So
that's what I love to do.
Well, I know some of that's going to transfer to what I'm going to see on the court here, because I mean, a lot of these moves can be natural, but I know you showed them a thing or two that they didn't have in their bag before, Shakera.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I heard that we're going to have somebody else coming on here shortly.
Okay.
I think. Jesse's giving me the double look here. Maybe not. Well, as we fill time, let me ask you really quick.
Yeah.
What's been one of your biggest memories as a coach here? I know it hasn't been as long as your playing days, but I imagine it's got to be a different type of pride that you take into account, because it's a different type of, like, you're not going out there and changing it yourself on the court, but the person that you have going on is like what you're putting on out there is kind of being what you're teaching them in practice is what's being applied out there.
Yeah. It was this one game. I can't remember the game, but when JP did this move that we had worked on practice one day, and we both looked over at each other after she did it. She got found. We were like, yes. So that was a great memory, actually. Okay, so
it does transfer.
Oh,
over.
yeah. Definitely.
All right. Well, I know JP pulls out some other move I hadn't seen from this season. It's because you gave her one to use on loan from back in your all-star playing days. Shakera, it's so good to catch up with you.
Me too.
Former player of the year here, man. I was like one of the best in the NCAA era. Weezy Woo, Shakera Barnes, once again,
Thank you.
Yes.